Greetings and Talofalava. I am Alen Welese from the Scientific Research Organization of Samoa. This presentation will highlight some feedback and summary of benefits from the activities we conducted under this project. This is our team at Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, Maota Yoelu Josefa and Poli Kokeni. This is our team at Agriculture Research Division in SROS, led by Dr. Joseph Tawati, our CEO, Lungia Anchi Tunganga, Olo Aleni Welese, Sherry Tiatusa, and Alice Maenga. What hasn't been achieved so far? We have soil and plant sample analysis indicated that there were no significant differences between soil, plant samples, and control. The advantage of harness test kit and its convenience was suitable to use on farm with the presence of the farmer. More opportunities to test soil, plant samples, and even water in the soil in the next phase. The comparison between manure and Nafanua fertilizer and control shows that there is no variations in the taro yield produced in all experimental sites. Availability of soil kits from this project will further equip our team to conduct more field trials and experiments. The impact of COVID-19 on project activities. We have travel restrictions of project partners, and consultants have delayed activities and may have resulted in some activities shifted priorities. Consultation with farmers and especially taro growers were restricted. Field demonstration have shifted back to math research block in Nu'u. Workshops and trainings were also limited. These are the steps taken to mitigate such impacts. Weekly virtual meetings with project coordinators, Dr. Soil harness test exercises, SROS and math staff, do harness soil test with math staff in Savai and Upolu. How we have progressed against our planned activities. All taro trials in Nu'u Station. In the progress, we have 2 taro blocks were harvested and samples. Soil and plants were taken for analysis and testing results were also analyzed and released. Farmer field plots were planted in Nu'u and harvested in July 2021. In the progress, we have taro plot was harvested and samples, soil and plants were also collected and taken for analysis and testing. Results were received. Soil kit for analysis from SPC harness tests. It was released from the customs agents and was released recently being used in a practical training organized by USB soil specialists. Training using simple soil analysis kits. We have done 2 trainings in math, 1 staff and 1 for farmers 2020, 1 for SWAT staff 2020, and 1 for staff Savai in 2021. We have regular meetings for project countries. Virtual Zoom meetings is active from time to time. Also, taro demonstration plot in Nu'u. Demonstration plot was discarded and unused because of the area was mistakenly sprayed with weed killer, so no data was recorded from there. Results and key findings. Comparison of treatments of Ifraina, Mukuna, and control at Nu'u site. Comparison of treatments of Ifraina, Mukuna, and control at Falealili site, and the surface water infiltration at Nu'u. As the legume species used for intercropping with taro develop and are able to increase the supply of nitrogen through biological fixation. This is the summary results of the Falealili site. As observed for Falealili, naturally low levels of P and K in the soil and may be a limitation for soil nitrogen uptake. This was confirmed by soil analysis conducted at this site at harvesting. The surface water infiltration characteristics observed at new site. This shows the surface water infiltration characteristics observed in new site. Steady state infiltration could not be reached due to the extremely high infiltration rate. Alternatives water infiltration rates, example, rainfall simulator, may need to be considered in further studies to verify the results found within this work. Rapid soil test findings so far. So far, we have only managed to conduct trainings for staff using the HANA soil kit. So we don't have a data of soil test findings, and we hope to do testing on farm sites with the farmers during our advisory visits in response to the farmers' call with pest and disease problems they have. These are our trial sites. Site 1, Taotufalehalili, and Site 2 is located at Nu'u MAF Station. Capacity impacts. There were 2 headings given. Your personal development, and the question is, how has the project improved your skills and mindsets? This is by allowing myself to capture the important features of soil that holds major component and connect it with the benefit of giving out a better yield and what we can do to future improve or replenish it for future planting and management. How will you apply these skills into the future? By doing further trials and designing related experiments for more comparative data to publish. Teams development, how will they apply these skills into the future? More involvement in the sector and through consultation in the project planning and implementation. Please record your team members describing the impact and use in the presentation. Farmers, extension officers and policymakers who, crops division staff, USB students and farmers. How has the project improved their skills and mindset? This is by establishing of field trials, and it's not an easy task, especially land preparation, installation of food stops, equipment for water measurement in the soil, chameleon meter for nutrient uptake, etc., etc. How will they apply these skills into the future? This is by establishing a proper field experimental plot for future research purposes. Community impacts. Sustainable production to satisfy market demands and communities' food security. Soil management skills can be transferred and shared to younger generations. How will the project outcomes impact on the community? Economic, enhanced performance, well-equipped agricultural mindset, innovation and highly skillful knowledge. Social, proper use of land preparation, proper choices of selecting best varieties of crops for the best outcome for marketing purposes, and export produce in terms of overseas partnership. Environmentally, stability and well-managed of environment through agricultural aspects. When it comes to science impacts, upskill of research staff with soil knowledge and data collection and analysis. Local farmers and taro growers have managed to capture the importance of soil management, fertilizer application and the use of organic compost, opportunity to meet with overseas soil experts, more trainings for staff, USB, MAF and SROS to fully utilize the new Palin soil kit to use on farm and during training workshops. Testing laboratories to have more qualified staff with the capacity to utilize testing protocols and equipment for better accurate results. thrust to expand its soil testing facility with the recruitment of new qualified personnel. Local farmers' perspective of growing taro on freshly cut and cleared land requires no NPK. Communication and dissemination activities. These are the activities that we have done so far, workshops, and these are the numbers of participants that involved and the date and locations from last year until this year. In conclusions, this project has shared documented some valuable information and data that would benefit not only the technical staff but also our taro growers. COVID-19 has had so many limitations and restrictions on field demonstration and consultation with farmers and taro growers to capture the importance of soil management and the benefits of understanding the effect of soil management and nutrient cycling. Despite limitations and restrictions from the COVID-19 pandemic, few workshops and training exercises were conducted for math and trust technical and advisory staff as well as farmers in order to communicate and disseminate the importance of soil management. With the intention to have further implementation of this project through an extension, a lot of gaps that missed out during the first phase can be compromised through further trainings and workshops. Things I want to share after the project: reliable results and possible recommendations as well as list of solutions to fix minor problems should be available for all types of farmers to adopt and use them. More trials and analysis of the same study to be implemented on other locations and types of soil. More trainings on new soil kits with fresh reagents for better results. Conduct seminar workshop on soil management in the communities through field days, agriculture show, or any other forms of outreach programs. How will we do in the future to improve soil management and farming resilience? Implementations of more field trials and experiments with better results and solid data is required to boost the importance of good soil management. More workshops and trainings on the importance of soil management and its impact on yield and production. Rely less on imported fertilizer like NPK but invest on creating a better alternatives, for example, Nafanua fertilizer to replace the synthetic NPK. Promote soil management by linking it with other farm development programs. Thank you very much for your patience. Faftai Telelava.